7-11 on the season, and he's going against the All-American Antrell Taylor right now, who has that number 4 ranking next to him. Taylor, the finished the runner-up at 165.
He was at 165 last year. I think he came up short of being an All-American. And
Taylor's got that number 4 ranking in the country right there next to him. Back-to-back bonus point victories for Nebraska in the last couple of matches.
And you're right, he was on the podium in 8th place last year. The NCAAs as a freshman. And he was, he was an outstanding running back in football for Millard out of in the Omaha area. Just what an athlete. Stepped up last year at a weight class that wasn't his natural weight class. And Peyton Robb was at 157, so now he's down at 157.
Potentially dangerous. We'll send it back to the center man. You know, you see so many of those guys, Ben Keeter, whether it be at Iowa, that, you know, try to do a little football and wrestling. It's hard at the college level, but so many of them were such good athletes in the high school ranks. Taylor, no exception there. Can see he's improved upon his bonus points, too, getting better not just on the bat, but finding a way to get his bonus points along the way.
Well, there's a reason he's ranked number 4 at 157. And today, Penn State upset, you know, the number 1 ranked teamer from Iowa, getting beat by KSAC from Penn State. And so it's a wild, you know, up there at the top at 157. And this young man could be right in there. Antrell Taylor, the Husker.
And Taylor will have a big match next week whenever Nebraska takes on Iowa. We'll have it on the Big Ten Network, and it will be a big one here at 157. Taylor's got the tie-ups up top.
Mechler being real tough. Good job by both the wrestlers, but good scrap there by Mechler, who's out of Stoughton, Wisconsin. And, you know, I don't know if there's another town, especially a small town like Stoughton, that they have 3 former head coaches at Wisconsin from Stoughton. Dwayne Clevin, Russ Hellickson, Olympic silver medalist, Andy Ryan, Olympic silver medalist. And, you know, just I was sharing with you, and you were very impressed, but Andy Ryan, you know, he won back in 1980. That young man just completed the Appalachian Trail, a 4-month journey for him at about 65 years of age. What a stud. And he raised over $100,000 for the National Wrestling Hall of Fame, a Hall of Famer himself, Andy Ryan. And so we mentioned him because Mechler, who's just got taken down from that Stoughton, Wisconsin program that has developed so many great wrestlers. Really nice explosion by Taylor there.
Yeah, boy, Taylor lightning fast. In on the legs, picked him up, set him down, and let him out to end the first period with the lead after that takedown. Wow, he was quick.
Yeah, quick and tap, run around, got his hips underneath, exploded, brought him down to the mat hard. I like hard, man. I mean, when you do things, let's do them all out.
Set, cover.
Good job, both wrestlers. Taylor getting up to his feet.
But good break on the whistle.
Mechler really doing a nice job of trying to keep his hips underneath Taylor.
Coach Manning's got to like what he's seen out of Nebraska here the last 2 matches. Back-to-back bonus points after a strong start for Wisconsin. Taylor up. Mechler setting him back down.
Yeah, really nice job. A little Granby roll by Taylor and follow through by Mechler. So the Granby right here, and Mechler doing a nice job staying behind and staying in control. Now, Taylor does that a few more times. He stays in, he'll get out.
Again to his feet. Can he break the hands and get out? Mechler, man, keeps bringing him back down.
Yeah, I like the urgency, and I like the way that's 3 mat returns in a row for Mechler. He's wrestling really hard as well. Good effort by both these wrestlers. Good fight.
You know, Coach Bono, when talking about Luke Mechler, said hasn't had quite the results that he wants. If he can get all 7 minutes together, put together an entire match, I think he'll continue to see improvement. It's kind of his message throughout the entirety of this team. So many young guys.
Okay. Make sure you don't drive him forward there, okay? Don't drive him forward. Knees behind the line, hands in front. You go ahead and get set. We're going to get a fair start. Okay, you get set. Don't move him. Top cover.
And right here, what Mechler does want to do is what he's trying to do is bring him straight down. And Taylor gets hip separation, hand control, and really fast pitter-patter feet. I mean, those feet went boom, boom, boom. And he got out. So a lot of great activity by Taylor there.
Yeah, in the last 50 seconds, Taylor got up probably 5 or 6 times. And Mechler did a great job of sitting him back down, but in the end, Taylor gets out.
1 minute remaining in period number 2.
Just a lot of chaos right now. You know, with the 149, Ridge Lovett getting the win. Well, he got the big win against Van Ness a couple of weeks ago. Penn State, now Van Ness upsets Teamer. And so, you know, the big shakeup up there, you know, and, Van Ness upset Parco. And so Parco, Ridge Lovett. And then at this weight class, Teamer getting upset by Kasak.
Hands above the eyebrows, gentlemen.
Meyer Shapiro in there from Cornell. Taylor right in the running.
So we head to the 3rd period. Taylor with that lead after the takedown. This time Mechler's going to go down.
Bottom of your set, top cover.
Manning talking to his wrestler Taylor, talking about turning him when he gets him down flat on the mat.
Both these coaches understanding their role is so much more than just coaching. I mean, they're CEOs of a program, and more you've got to be a major fundraiser. You've got to be a strategist. You want to make sure the coaching and the teaching gets done, and then when wrestlers go through funks, you got to make sure they understand they're not bad wrestlers or they wouldn't even be in this program. You got to be a psychologist, and it's a humbling position.
I can't even imagine in close to more than 20 years how much the job has changed for Coach Manning.
Oh, you know, and you always wish you could just go in the room and teach moves and techniques and tactics, but it's less and less of that. You got to make sure you're surrounded by a staff that has a lot of roles, and this guy right here, he's one of the best. Been in it for so long. Great assistant at North Carolina, Oklahoma, head coach at UNI, and then came over to Nebraska 25 years ago, and winningest coach in Nebraska history.
1 minute remaining in the 3rd period.
About 13 times he's been in the top 10 in those 25 years.
He's got a heck of a team this year, too, who's really rolling these last couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's going to be a real test when he goes into Carver Hawkeye next week. I mean, there's some great matchups. Carver Hawkeye coming off only winning 2 out of 10 matches at Penn State. You'd think that they'll be real hungry in front of the home crowd. Oh, nice job, the underhook, and then the heel pick, drive through, takedown for Taylor, and gives him the 1-point escape. So look at that underhook, and then he threads the needle, underhook, ankle pick.
The counter out of Taylor, never out of it, continues relentless.
Oh,
Again, that ankle pick.
That was like 2 inches off the ground for about 3 feet. Not a lot of people can do that. That was the lower in the level shot and penetration and drive-through.
Takedown away here from bonus points for Taylor. Trying to get a major.
He tried. Good effort. Both wrestlers, that was a good scrap.
It was.
Mechler, yeah,
did his job.
He gave Antrell Taylor, one of the top 4 wrestlers in the nation, a good scuffle.
So Taylor continues it for Nebraska. Winners of 3 straight, and Antrell Taylor